Congratulations, class of 2020. When we met a little while ago, you made it really clear that you wanted all of your teachers at your commencement. So we invited the entire faculty and staff to be your commencement speaker. So without further ado, introducing the Gordon faculty and staff to speak to all of you.
I hope you remember when the chicks hatched, the popcorn sale, the jewel hunt, buddy time, sledding when it snowed, and playing with your friends on the beautiful early childhood playground.
To see where they were 10 years ago, the joy and love that they had for learning, and to see how that has grown and thrived with their peers over the last decade is amazing.
Your class, when you were in kindergarten, came in with such enthusiasm, such eagerness for learning, so curious, and you asked 1,000 questions.
You were my first kindergarten class, and boy, were you a wonderful class. You were joyful and playful and creative and enthusiastic and wonderful musicians.
So in first grade, we had these little cardstock people that we made at the very beginning of the school year, your attendance person. And you all would race in every morning to be the first person to put your pocket person in its pocket. And for those of you who were at Gordon late at night, sometimes you would sneak into the classroom to put your pocket person in the first pocket so that everyone else, when they walked in the morning, they already saw your pocket person.
I remember Lily Thornton was super afraid of bugs and bees. Every single classmate would protect her and not allow her to even see or know that a bug was in the classroom. You'd just circle around her and you'd steer her away and you'd say, shh, 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 as if you never even wanted her to feel an ounce of discomfort.
And for those of you who are in my class, this is what I remember. Your ability to put your finger on the essence of things, Lana. Your intellectual creativity and sense of fun, Pepper. Your imagination and your graciousness, Harry. Your work ethic and your mature collaborative ability, Posey. Your voracious reading and your poetry, Phoebe. Your sense of fairness and justice, Raina. Your voluminous writing and your talk all the time spirit, Natasha. Your passion for comedic timing and your often funny jokes, Zach.
You were all in. You put your whole self into your work. You were close observers and worked with care and focus, completing the challenges.
In third grade, you literally flipped into the classroom. You all, many of you, were gymnastics enthusiasts, and you spent all of recess and sometimes class time doing cartwheels and whatnot, even though you weren't supposed to.
One memory I have was working with some of you in fourth grade when we learned about probability involved in the game show Let's Make a Deal. The problem involved a game show where there were 3 doors, 2 with a goat behind them and 1 with a brand new car. The object of the game was to choose a car, but your class turned the problem on its head since you decided you actually wanted to win the pet goat rather than the car.
I'll always remember you bringing each other to my room long after it was your job as medics, just because that's one of the ways that you took care of each other while you were here.
I know you're all older now, but when you were in fourth grade, you brought lots of stuffed animals to school, to the point where we had to make a special schedule of when you could have your stuffies out and when you had to put them away.
My homeroom, I have just the fondest memory of connection with you, and I will forever hold on to that. I mean Pepper looking out that window every day in the fall and taking note of the tree that was changing. It might be Miles and Ellie high-fiving on the first day of school because they just got a Gordon planner, acting like it was just the sheer joy they had, like they got some kind of birthday gift.
Something happened at recess and someone's feelings got really hurt. I don't know if you remember. And we ended up having a restorative justice circle together as a group. And what I watched you do that day is something that I think a lot of adults in our society still struggle to do, which is to step into somebody else's shoes really feel what it might feel like to be them. And then do the hard work of owning your piece of the responsibility in that situation. It is so much easier to avoid responsibility. And what you chose to do at age 10 and 11 was actually step into empathy, into responsibility, and own it.
I remember when GSA became open to all of you as fifth graders, and there was an outpouring of people at the meetings, and you essentially became the leadership of that group as 10-year-olds. It was amazing. Attendance spiked, and it essentially never went down.
The class of 2020 as sixth graders. Several new students came into the class that year, and the class just welcomed them with open arms and a firm embrace. Your individual talents and your interests continued to shine through, and you all allowed each other the space to be your creative, individual, beautiful selves.
I will always remember your class as being joyful and kind each day on campus.
You all were the first Gordon students that I ever met. Some of you are part of my interview to come work at Gordon. I was so impressed. You were energetic, you were inquisitive, you were empathetic. I knew that I wanted to come work at Gordon, and it was because of members of the class of 2020.
Thank you for bringing so much joy and energy and love and care to our school for all these years. Thank you for an amazing civil rights trip and 7th grade year. I'm really gonna miss you all.
Memories? Oreo cookies, always. 5th grade, throwing PVC pipe at each other for the Maori stick games. 6th grade, composition mashup project that you wrote and performed. Incredible discussions in class, history, current events, social justice, thinking about why you like what you like. You lit up the stage and supported your peers who did chorus, choral ensemble, sixth school festival, handbells with caroling, G-Notes, the musical, open mic, all-state. So many things.
The surprise birthday celebration in my advisory when they made a mannequin out of just paper and a big facial print of me with a wig over it was hilarious, and a dress. It was great. That was classic. I'll never forget that one. The lip sync battle, the breakfast club for the Berkshires, coming out into the main room and seeing all the beds just displayed all over the floor, and the guys just laying there with no urgency at all to get up.
My best memories of you are 6th grade Spanish class and 7th grade advisory. As I said to you many times, I would have you all as students until the 12th grade.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Although I'm a bit far away from you today, I certainly hold many fond memories of you, some of which go back to your time on the preschool playground when you were probably just about 3 years old. Now you've crossed the Edmund Pettus Bridge and you're about to head off from Gordon School. That's a remarkable accomplishment. In your honor, I'm wearing my Gordon t-shirt, and I wish you all the very best as you head into your future.
Building the Gazumpa together and watching your excitement in voting both with electronic and paper ballot as you got that your vote mattered.
Thank you for all the memories. For those of you that took my coding class, we had a lot of fun. It was crazy. But I enjoyed it. I loved seeing you all grow and learn new things.
But I think the thing that really brings me the most joy thinking about it is daily having you in math class. I think you've brought such, I look forward to having you every day in class, and I look forward to the ways that you are going to critique me and, judge me for my handwriting or typing skills. And I just appreciate your presence every single day. And I know that the end of the year has been hard not being together, but I just love the way that you carry yourselves every day.
That I think you are something exceptional. Your ability to make fun and have fun at every opportunity and your unconditional devotion to inclusion is so admirable.
You're going to be missed. You're going to be missed as leaders and role models for the entire student body, nursery through 7th grade. and as role models for the adults in our community.
Eighth grade, for a while, perhaps they still do, has a saying, everybody in, nobody out. But that really exemplifies the class of 2020. And the way you've supported each other and cared for each other and encouraged each other is truly unlike any other group I've seen. And it's inspirational.
It has been a pleasure getting to know you over the past 2 years. You are an amazing group of students who demonstrate strength, courage, and compassion on a daily basis.
What I most appreciate about you is your candor and your willingness to include everyone. You guys are the real deal.
Thank you for being such great leaders in the schools this year.
I've seen them lift each other up in ways big and small, and I've seen them have the same impact in all the different corners of our community, including my own family.
While at times it can be frustrating to teach you, as your classes know to talk incessantly, the truth is that this is a quality that I really appreciate about all of you. Your class is remarkably enthusiastic, and the fact that you often don't stop talking is really a reflection of your tremendous ability to connect with each other and with the adults in your community. It's also a reflection of your passion for issues, whether discussing the environment, LGBTQ issues, our current political climate, or your need to change, the innovation block choices.
Your joy has sent rumbles through our hallways, and your inclusivity is contagious. Your love for our Gordon values has earned you a verb. You are the most Gordon-esque class ever.
Class of 2020, I hope you know how inspiring you've been to the entire Gordon community at this time. Your daily pep talks, your read-alouds to our little ones, and something that was particularly inspiring to me, your crushing defeat at the hands of me, Andrew, and Mary Ellie at the virtual Family Feud. But seriously though, at a time where it would have been completely understandable for you all to be thinking about yourselves, you thought about others. And that's just what our world needs right now. Thank you.
I just want to say, as you go into high school, the best advice I can give you is just to dream big. It might sound cliche, but really there is nothing better you can do than go into high school with an open mind and just be excited, because you can learn so many things that you didn't even think were possible.
We all know and appreciate how special of a place Gordon is, but I know that most people, including myself, don't fully grasp and appreciate that until you're gone and you can't be surrounded by those people every day. So my advice to you in the future would be to appreciate the little moments and appreciate the now, because time moves by really quickly.
You guys just sort of bring energy and excitement into a room, which is a very good quality. I hope that you can bring that excitement and joy into your high school experiences.
Gordon has prepared you to be resilient, and that's how we know you'll get through this together and face every obstacle in your future with strength and compassion.
We remember being your leaders throughout our time at Gordon and reading to you when you were just first graders. And now you've become leaders to us during this pandemic through your inspiring social media posts.
And I remember playing with you young fifth graders on sports teams, and we never would have imagined the courageous leaders you have become.
We can't wait to see all you accomplish in the future and can't wait to be back with some of you in high school again.
Our advice to you is to stick together,
cherish every memory that you have made,
and learn from this experience to always make the best out of every situation.
If I were to give you any advice for high school, it would be to branch out and try new things. Don't limit yourself at all. High school is a really, really good time to find something you enjoy doing or multiple things that you enjoy doing. Don't limit yourself to something you enjoyed in middle school. Branch out and try new things. You really don't know if you're going to like something until you try.
As you enter into the next 4 years of your life, you're going to be worked very hard, no matter where you're going to school. And just always remember to persevere, keep your heads up, and always just work hard. No one can work harder than you can.
Embrace yourself for all that you are and let your freak flag fly. These next 4 years are most definitely not defined by tests, quizzes, and grades. It's how you want to make it. And it's a time for you to become yourself and find your passions and chase them down. You should find people and friends you love and let them fill you with joy and freedom. At the end of the day, what really matters? You or a score on a piece of paper? I'm thinking you.
Go out and do good. This world really could use you, and I know you got it.
Hang on to that love of learning that I know they had 10 years ago with me, and I know they possess today.
You will all go on amazing adventures. You will all write your own incredible life stories. But just remember that Gordon is the through line to this class. And so stay connected to one another, stay connected to us, stay connected to this community, and stay connected to your roots.
You all care so much about other people that my one piece of advice is to don't forget self-care. Make sure that you are filling your own cup before you're pouring into others.
Bring your understanding of what it means to live in a global world with you, a world that is equitable and empathic, and never stop sowing seeds of equity and compassion wherever you go.
Be open, stay curious, and don't settle.
To remember the impact that you've had on each other in this community. Because with that, you are already making the world a much better place. Take your talents and share them generously. We're all better for knowing you.
Just be true to yourself. You're amazing. Go out, have some incredible adventures, change the world, and then come back and tell us all about it.
Stay curious, be yourselves, read lots of books, and remember that life is an adventure, so have fun storming the castle.
Go out and share your greatness with the world. The world needs the class of 2020.
Remember, leadership is a behavior, not a title. You don't have to wait until you're in 12th grade to start leading again. The second you walk on your next campus, start leading.
To the graduates, be well. Wait, don't just be well. Be thoughtful. Be thought-provoking. Be empathetic. Be kind. Be happy. Be challenged. Be a Gordon graduate.
Move forward. The recent disappointments and difficulties, very real, very serious. They will pass. You all have new and exciting adventures ahead. You need to leave. We'll be here, but go. Keep speaking up, singing out, and do us proud.
You, exactly as you are perfectly and wonderfully made for this world. The world needs you to be more you. And I can't imagine a better constellation of humans to be exactly as they are than you all.
Your voice is more powerful than you can imagine. And we've prepared you with the lessons that we felt were you needed to make this world the best it can be. Go do that. Make us proud. I have no doubt you'll do that. And then come back to campus often and let us know how you're doing.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, Gordon class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
You made it. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congrats, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
And congratulations, class of 2020.
I go down to the lobby and I look down the hallway and they're just going nuts. They're dancing, jumping up and down, just screaming, just dancing up and down. And it's like they're getting hype in the hallway, And I was like, oh my gosh, guys.